Well, I'm here with Chuck from Grimm Fuels, and you know, Chuck, this is the time of year that a lot of people start really getting into their gardens, and one of the biggest things we can do to help in many different ways is mulching. And that's what's going on behind us right now from the Grimm's truck, is blowing a mulch onto the gardens. So let's talk a little bit about the benefits, the different types you all carry, and how convenient it is to have it blown on.
Oh, absolutely. The blower service nowadays has become extremely popular. The days of, number one, with our economy the way it is, we've tried to make it extremely affordable.
Yeah.
And comparing it to the wheelbarrow issue years ago and the shovel and the back-breaking work, we're trying to make it a lot easier. In this blower service, the application is done in a fraction of the amount of time that it would take you to do normally with the wheelbarrow. And the cost in man hours is not even
well, yeah, when you think about, you would have it, if you had it come out in bulk, they would dump it in, your driveway or whatever, and it would take a lot of time, especially if you're just one person, shoveling that in, go and dump it, then you have to spread it, then you have to clean up, so this is really convenient.
We're trying to take the hard work out of it so you can enjoy your time or spend your time planting the plants you want to plant and trimming the rose bushes.
Yeah, having the fun in the garden.
Having the fun in the garden.
Grimm's carries a really quite a large selection of different mulches and compost, bark dust and stuff. Go over some of the products y'all carry.
We do. As far as your common bark products, there's fir and hemlock varieties. We carry different grades. There's a medium grade, and when we say medium and fine, that's the type of grind. Mm-hmm. The medium grind is 1.5 inches down to dust. The fine grind is basically 5/8 of an inch down to dust. In the fir category, there's fresh, which is the lighter color, which a lot of people will see, especially in your shopping malls, big strip malls, things of that nature. Then there's a dark variety, which is a Hershey chocolate brown color. For hemlock also, the difference between the two is your fir has slivers. It's a little less expensive than the hemlock. The hemlock does not have slivers.
Yeah. Which that would, if you have kids, that's probably nice.
Absolutely. And pets. A lot of people are concerned about pets also.
Now, what would be the differences? Why would I choose a garden mulch over, let's say, a bark dust?
There's a couple different reasons. One, the garden mulch we process ourselves. The processing, the whole composting realm takes 6 to 9 months. It's less expensive because we process it ourselves, and it adds nutrients back into the soil. It kind of helps enhance the soil structure. You can use it as an amendment to actually till into the soil, or as a top dressing in the place of bark dust.
Yeah.
And it has a real dark, rich appearance to it.
And I would think that since we don't have, there's hemlocks that grow in this area, but you're probably shipping those in, so that the cost would even be more green if you're concerned with that. That's really a good thing to think about.
Absolutely. There's a lot more trucking
Don't you
involved.
take, people can take their cuttings and leaves and stuff to you, and that's part of the whole mulching process too, right?
Our recycling center, yes. That kind of completes the circle. That's the beginning of the program.
Yeah.
They bring them in and we mulch it up and compost it.
So I would think if you're really an avid gardener, you have a lot of perennials, bulbs and stuff, you might want to go with the garden mulch. If you really are less of an avid gardener, but still like a beautiful lawn, you could go with the bark dust and have the same beauty effect there.
You bet. It's, from an aesthetic standpoint, either or product, the bright products, the fir and the hemlock fresh, look great in some applications. Yep. The darks, some applications looks great also.
And another benefit I would think too is it does suppress weeds.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're still going to have to pick weeds out because, they fly around in the air, seeds do, but it'll certainly help suppress those seedlings.
Yeah, and all of the broadleaves, they're tenacious. It doesn't matter what you put down. Probably the most important thing would be the depth.
Yeah.
I would recommend with any given product, whether it be a composting mulch or a fresh bark mulch, would be to go a minimum of 2 inches.
Yeah.
3 inches works great for suppression.
Well, there you go. If you have any other questions about mulch or what kind to use or when to put it on, give Grimm's a call. They'll come out and they can even put it on for you, which couldn't be any easier than that. Thanks so much, Chuck.
You bet. Thank you, William.